you don't have like a landing page or something that those leads like go to, or they pretty much just reaching out to you directly or in the comments or something like that?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at our channel, you'll see it posted everywhere, right? So we pin a comment, it's in the description, it's on the channel banner, it's in the about section. I mean, it's basically the phone, like when I played that video of the phone calls, like our CRM records all phone calls. We direct everything into a phone number, an email, a Zoom. So all of that tracks it. It's all built into our CRM. So we don't know, but we don't try to lead capture anybody. So that's the thing. We don't offer any free downloads, free guides. We don't, because if you capture someone's information, that doesn't mean they're in the market to buy a home at that time. When somebody calls us, they're extremely intentional and they're probably ready to make the move. That's why I said contact to under contract is 50 days. Guys, that's a very quick turnaround with clients, right? So when they call us on their own, they've made the decision, number one, to work with us, period, right? Our videos are our buyer presentations. They are our listing presentations. So when they call us, they've already made the decision to work with us, and they are very intentional, and they're in the process, and they are in the research phase, and they're ready to make moves. So we just have all the information out there, and we let them choose when to call us.
Cool.
We do have a website though, just to clarify. It's just that most of the stuff that we're trying to direct people to call us, not to go to the website to lead capture. So our phone number is on there. And so there's just an extra place for them to call in.
Yeah. And yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just say, if you have something else to touch on that question, go for it after this. But I was going to ask about the editing that you guys also offer. That was part of the reason that I kind of inquired in the first place, just because I just don't have time and I don't know how. Kind of like I think you were saying in the video I watched about that. So what does that all entail, like kind of details wise?
Yeah. So let me see. I mean, real simply, it's like, I mean, it's done for you. It's a turnkey service. So I've never edited a single video in my life because, first of all, it's not the best use of your time. Number two, for me, it would have taken me 10 hours, what it took Chrissy, half an hour to do. Plus, I probably would have quit after the first video. So, so with that, we didn't offer this at first, but everybody was getting hung up on this, that we were helping, like they could go through the course, they understood the information, build everything out, but it's very hard to find a dedicated, reliable editor. So we put this together, and it's turnkey service. So we do everything for you. All you have to do is shoot the videos. We'll edit them. We design the thumbnails. We do the optimization, the title, the tags, the descriptions, even upload it to YouTube for you. And so most people, if you're going with 2 or 3 videos a week, then that's 8 videos per month, and that's $9.97 a month. If you do 3 videos, that's $11.97 a month. So I don't know anywhere else. And the great thing is that it's our team. So they already know you don't have to coach them. They're reliable. We manage that. We manage them. So we take care of them. So if you try to do it on your own, which you're welcome to do that, you're going to deal with, if you go on Fiverr, anywhere else to find editing services, you get what you're paid for, first of all. You're going to deal with language barriers, time zone issues, and then usually once you pay VAs after the first month, they disappear, and then you got to start all over again. Plus you have to train them, right? So we just took that upon ourselves to really put that together, and we had to make sure that it was going to work. And so we started to offer that very slowly, but now we got the right team in place and everything. So yeah, it's basically turnkey.
Nice.
Brittany, any questions? Are you good, Chad? Anything else?
You work with anybody in San Diego?
Directly in, no, we got a couple in Orange County, more like Costa Mesa, Huntington Beach area, but San Diego, I don't think we have any. But the thing is that people are going to pop up regardless, so it's either the faster to market, right? I mean, first to market, faster to market. And also, with what we teach, it's like when I started, there was about 10 agents in Dallas that were on YouTube already. And one of them, the highest channel had like 7,000 subscribers whenever I started. And another one had like 5,000. So you're talking about in the thousands. We've now passed up all actually we're about to pass up the last one. So, the thing is that even with that amount of subscribers, I just looked at a plan and was like, how could I pass them up and beat them and overtake them, really is what it came down to. And now I've noticed that a couple of them are starting to pick up, their frequency and content again, now that they realize, I came out of nowhere and passed them all up. So ultimately, sooner rather than later is always better, because more and more agents are going to start, going to YouTube. So, and my God, San Diego, come on, you got one of the best backdrops. Are you kidding me? I'm like I'm in flat ass Dallas. Every suburb is the same to me. And I mean, no mountains, no beach. I mean, come on, I would be out there. If I was in San Diego, I'd be out there every single day filming stuff. I mean, so you got a huge advantage.
No doubt. Yeah. I met a guy actually at the gym the other day that told me he's an agent and gets most of his business from YouTube. His name's Dan Parker, and he's pretty professional. And anyway, didn't know if he was one of your guys, but you're right. Just got to get on it. Pass him up.
Yeah, I know who that is. Yeah, we could take him out.
No doubt.
we could take him out in a friendly way,
Yeah.
So, cool. Anybody else? Questions? I'm here for you guys. So no questions. I'll be happy to. Oh, what's up, Andrew?
Thanks for the session. It's been super helpful in just getting a grasp on how you got started, because I'm always curious. But I just wanted to ask on how you started filming and whatnot. Did you have a videographer that you hired, or did you just do it off your phone? Yeah,
everything on my iPhone. So I show you in the course how to do it with an iPhone and a $20 tripod, just like this.
Cool.
That's it. So I walk you through on that. You do need an iPhone 11 Pro or above. Basically, you need a Pro iPhone, I believe, because it has the wide angle. So if that's a Galaxy, it's 20. I think the 20 series or above. Basically have the wide angle. That's going to be best when you're out filming to capture more of the background behind you. And plus you're always in the shot, so you don't have to worry about being framed up. And I always use I use the backside. I use this camera, so that's how you use the wide angle camera. But I just pop that on here, and then I'm just looking at the cameras right there and filming. So, but that's for outside. Even like in the office, whenever I make office videos and I show you how to make office videos, I do that with just do that with an iPhone, and you can use this as a tripod, and just set it up in your office. So
cool.
Yeah. Now you do need a good microphone, but that's in the course. I give you an equipment list, but really it's just a microphone. Is between $70 to $125, depending on what you want to get. And that's really it. So there, you don't need a lot of equipment or anything like that. I mean, a ring light is probably good for your office too, but that's pretty inexpensive,
For sure.
Yep.
Awesome. That's super helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. All right. Josh, no questions? No, you good to go? Okay. Mahara? You're on mute.
I wanted to thank you for the presentation. I really enjoyed it, and it made me glad that I have my mic and my ring light. So I'm like, well, but I don't have a real estate license. I might be the only person here without a real estate license. And the reason is because I've been an entrepreneur and I've been on a certain side of the quadrant, and I already knew that I don't want to be running around to closings all the time. Yep. So I'll have to figure out how that could work, but I am.
I'll tell you how to make it work. Okay. How many, out of all those transactions, how many homes I've sold?
Yeah, lots.
One.
Oh. Okay. So that I'm interested in. Yes.
Yeah, it's a business. So, I mean, yeah, I don't show homes. I actually, I don't even talk to the clients anymore. I just produce content. So now my partner, Travis, he's the transactional one. So he does zero prospecting, at all whatsoever. I just hand him leads every day. Right. And so he's got plenty to do. So that's whenever I started this, I've been in one-on-one sales my whole life, and I'm tired of it because every conversation lives and dies with that one person. And so That's the thing. And that's why I did not want to be a real estate agent, because I didn't want to be bugging people at Starbucks saying, hey, here's my card. You know, I handed out 0 business cards last year. 0. I don't even have business cards because that's not my market. Actually, my neighbors listed their house. They don't even know I'm a real estate agent because I'm not chasing them down saying, oh, please list your house with me. You know, I don't chase business. It comes to me. So I handed out 0 business cards, and I only sold 1 home, and I did that home over the phone because a person called me and actually they texted me the address and said, hey, Levi, can you help me buy this home? And I called, and that home was not available, but it was in a new construction community. They had one available 2 doors down, and we put that deal under contract over the phone.
Wow.
So that's the only deal I ever did. Everything else, Travis closed 100%. So from there, now I did take the first 300 phone calls that came in, because as I was building this, I needed to talk to clients. I needed to understand the process. I needed to get the flow. But what I found out over those first 300 calls was that every single person, you heard it on the phone calls and you saw the Zoom calls, they were surprised I even answered the phone. So it told me that they weren't even expecting me to talk to me in the first place.
That's
right?
correct.
And so whenever I transitioned and I was like, okay, I'm going to not take calls anymore to see how that goes. Well, I turned that over to Travis. I had a little separation anxiety, you know, at first, but Travis started taking calls, but it got to the point at the end of the year where he got overwhelmed because now he's working with clients and he just couldn't take inbound calls. So now Chrissy transitioned from our editing and everything else that we ask her to do to, you know, now number 1 job for her is lead intake. You know, it's client success. And so she answers the phone calls, the texts, the emails, and she has the first conversation, and now she distributes them to our team. And so, and we were like, okay, how's that going to work? Right. And now you see our business has basically 10x'd in the first 2 months, because now it's not something that is relying on me and Travis. We have somebody dedicated to that and is able to delegate that out to the team members. And now it doesn't matter who they talk to on our team, just the fact that they're on our team, they already trust the agent. So, and they'll be like, you know, hey, and they'll talk to them about me. So it's probably more weird for the agents on our team, because then they have to have conversations all the time about me, because everybody's like, I mean, Chrissy does it all day. Like they're like, oh, you know, I love Levi's videos, you know, and they talk about me, and Chrissy's probably like, oh my God, I have to listen to someone.
I have to break hearts every single day when they can't talk to Levi.
Oh, but they are pre-qualified and they are targeted and they're ready to make a purchasing decision. So that's efficient, guys, very efficient.
Yep. So you just need you need either a solid referral partner, or, you know, since you don't have a license, I mean, if you were to join us, then that's something we would walk you through that 100% how to do it, because
Not worried about that.
Yeah, that's what we help people do. And then that way.
Yeah, my concern was whether I'd want to do it, just like you said, whether I would be motivated to even want to take that on. But there's ways out of the busy work if you're successful, right? If you control the business, then you call the shots. So I'm very interested.
I mean, if you're okay with being on video and you know, creating, you know, what we've created is I'm not dependent on Zillow, Realtor, or, you know, anything. It doesn't matter. I've created my own lead generation platform. Here's the other thing. YouTube is, I don't really talk about this much, but we help so our channel, if we could sell our channel. YouTube is one of the only platforms that you can transfer ownership of an account, which means it's a transferable asset. It's a digital asset. So if we were to sell, we valued our company just from the first year of business, we could sell the channel for $3 million right now, but it's already generated 1.2 million in the first 2 months. So why would I do that? Right. So I believe at the end of this year, we'll have the channel reevaluated and it'll be worth 10 million probably. So that's an exit strategy in itself. And just to do that in 2 years, to build up a business like that you can sell. And that's the other reason why I named the channel Living in Dallas versus Levi Lascsak Real Estate Agent, because I wanted something. I always saw this from the beginning as far as being able to sell that business if I wanted to. And it's a lot harder to sell something with your name all over it versus a brand that's established. So that's the thing. Plus I've incorporated, if you actually look at our channel, I've incorporated team members making videos on the channel now as well. And
Okay.
I've proven the fact that team members can make videos, and those videos can be just so actually some of our team members videos some of them are more popular than mine. And I'm like, what the hell? What? No. But just adding that variety in there, it also shows that somebody could buy the channel, take over, and just continue the content, and it's still a valuable asset.
Okay, it's working.
So it is a business. It's just, I'm a YouTuber that happens to have a real estate license.
Got it.